Hey, what's going on, family? Strat here from Strategic Audio, back again. Got a new video today where I'm going to be making another chill soul sample from scratch. Now this style can be found in both vintage soul and more modern neo soul. You know, that Jill Scott, Erykah Badu type era. The point I really want to get across today is that it doesn't take a whole lot of intricate production or a whole lot of overthinking to create soulful samples or beats that people actually want to use. Now, if you're into this type of content, please, if you're so inclined, drop a like and perhaps subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much in advance. Also, links in the description to 2 of my free loop kits filled with soul samples, kind of like the one that I'm about to create, the one that I have in mind to create. Also, again, what I made today will be included in a new loop kit called Movement. That's just $5. 10 full samples with stems plus a full drum kit. Yeah, I know it's kind of crazy, but it is what it is for a limited time only. All right, all that aside, let's start with a simple Rhodes electric piano chord progression based in C# minor. I want to stress how simple this is going to be. The idea is to create and convey a feeling, emotion, and you don't need to get complex in order to do so. So basically it's just 3 chords: C# minor 7, B major, it's one of these little transitional staccato chords, and then the A major 7 chord. As you can see and hear, the chords are generally sustained with subtle flourishes here and there, apart from the transitional part in the middle where the chords are staccato. I think it sets the tone for a really chill and emotional feel. Let's move on to some bass. Alright, nice and simple, and I think it's silky and smooth and a nice melodic complement to the main chord progression. Alright, I think it needs some strings. Still keeping it simple, all I'm doing here with the strings is adding some harmony using mainly the 7th notes of the main chord progression. Still haven't done anything too complicated yet. Okay, what does it need now? Yep, some live guitar. Alright, so that guitar riff is just a simple counter melody, nothing fancy. I made this simple kind of paddish synthy tone in Serum, so I'm gonna add it in here now just as an accent. Again, as you can see and hear, it's just a couple notes and staying within the pocket created by the main chord progression, the main chord structure. Alright, so to end off the melodies for this composition, I think I'm going to add a vocal texture using augmented strings from Arturia. Once again, simple sustained notes, not straying far at all from the basic chord structure. See, my main genre, the genre that I produce most of all, is and always has been from the very beginning, hip hop. So the samples that I make are usually geared towards hip hop producers, although they can be used by pretty much any producer in any genre. I think the one thing that every producer, no matter the genre, needs to understand is if the intention is to work with artists, you have to leave room within your composition for the artist's vocals. The vocal is an instrument that is generally the most important instrument in any final song. This is why simplicity and minimalist thinking is often beneficial, not to mention appropriate mixing and arrangement. Those are very important as well. If you find that your beats and samples aren't being used, and by that I mean they aren't even attracting free downloads, far less sales, then it might mean that you're doing way too much with your melodies or your drums for that matter. Really take a step back and reevaluate your process from the perspective of what it is that you want to achieve. If you want to be an instrumentalist and just make beats for people to listen to, then that's fine. Do as much as you feel you need to, up to a point though, because it still has to be palatable. But if you want to work with artists, rappers, singers, whatever, or producers who work with artists, then you need to perhaps know when to stop adding elements to your productions. Okay, let's do some mixing and editing, add some drums to these melodies and see how it comes out. Let me express sincere gratitude to anyone that watched this video, or for that matter, to anyone that watches any of my videos. It really means a lot, and if you show support by hitting the like button or subscribing, then thank you, thank you, thank you. Another great way to show support, if you're so inclined, is by simply downloading any of my kits, the free ones or the new $5 kit that will be coming out after this video. Links will be in the description. Peace out until the next video, guys.